This is a question that haunts people all over the world for a long time. This is a question that no government can explain to satisfy its people. This is a question about life, the universe, and the ultimate answer to anything. The question is, where is all our taxpayer money going? Taxpayers' money goes to a lot of places, such as aid to our African brothers. Wait a minute, why should we take the taxes we pay to aid others? Well, let me tell you about it. Mutual assistance between countries has been practiced since ancient times. During the spring and autumn period in China, Jin was in famine and asked for help from Qin. Although the leader of Jin had previously broken faith with Qin, the leader of Qin still transported food to save Jin for a long distance, regardless of the previous feud. The reason is, no one is spared from difficulties, and mutual help should be common sense. Aid is mutually beneficial. When we help other countries will also help us. For example, by giving us a VIP discount on resource trade. Foreign aid is not only to help other countries or organizations, but also to make friends. By relying on foreign aid, we have a large group of friends who are particularly righteous. Take our African brothers, for example. It was they who helped us to restore the seat in the United Nations. And they gave us a hand even when they were poor during Wenchuan earthquake. And the employees of China's aid construction in Africa are often received warmly. During the Wenchuan earthquake, Pakistan, another old friend of China, not only donated its strategic reserve of tents, but also used all its possible transport planes. This love and righteousness cannot be measured by money. Today's world is like a big family. No country can develop in isolation from the international community. If you want a better developed world, not a single country can be left alone. If a region is in turmoil and does not receive assistance, it could lead to a world war. If a region has an economic crisis and does not receive assistance, it could become a world economic crisis. And if a region has an epidemic and does not receive assistance, it could escalate into a world-class biological crisis. What if the Martians invade again? Godzilla comes ashore, the angels make another impact, and the Pacific Rim kaiju attack again? Wait a minute, that's a little bit off topic. The island state next to us has the one arrow could be broken easily, but 3 arrows held together could not. And our country also has the weak things united become strong. In the third world, which is majorly consisted of developing countries, such collective development is even more indispensable. So mutual help and win-win cooperation is the truth. Foreign aid is the way for us to seek mutual assistance and win-win results. In fact, compared with the foreign aid of some Western developed countries, our foreign aid is simply too practical. We don't interfere, we don't discriminate, and we don't sow discord. China's foreign aid has always adhered to the principle of no political conditions attached. However, if you want to get help from someone, you will be tested to see if your views are inconsistent with his. By the way, the most successful case of someone's foreign aid is Syria. Speaking the distribution of recipient countries, China's main aid recipients are distributed in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, and other less developed regions. By 2010, China had provided assistance to more than 160 countries around the world, while someone, on the other hand, spends much of its aid in the world's hotspots, such as in the Middle East. In terms of aid methods, a large part of China's foreign aid fund is used for non-reimbursable aid. And these funds are also mostly used to help recipient countries build hospitals, schools, and other social welfare projects that are conducive to the development of recipient countries and infrastructure, such as communications and transportation. For example, the famous Tazara Railway Project, Phnom Penh Pakistan Power Transmission Line Project, and the construction of agricultural machinery factory in Myanmar in 2003. China's foreign aid is an important part of its foreign policy, which does not mean that it is a one-way giving or taking. Rather, it is a way for developing countries to help each other. Over the years, in line with the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence and the 8 principles of foreign aid, China has forged a deep homosexual love with its brother countries in the Third World. Today, our foreign aid is more focused on improving people's livelihood and strengthening regional cooperation, so that our recipient countries can also embark on the path of self-reliance and prosperity. As the saying goes, if you decide to be tolerant to others, others will be tolerant to you. If we want to develop ourselves well, we must also let others develop as well as we do. That's the spirit of foreign aid.